Hi, this is Donna Nichols, Silicon Mom here, to give you some perspectives and observations on parenting and the differences between the first child and the second and third. In my case, the second and third came about 30 seconds apart. To add color to this podcast, I've got my sperm donor here, otherwise known as Disneyland Dad.
Hello.
Let's talk about the first pregnancy. I chronicled every feeling I had, what was going through my mind, and what I was feeling in my body each day. And by the way, I was only putting high protein and fresh vegetables into my body each day.
Homegrown fresh vegetables.
Oh, yeah. And then with the second pregnancy, I wasn't quite on cloud nine.
Corn dogs, chili, vegetables. I don't recall you having any vegetables with the second or third.
Do you recall the difference in how I reacted to the first pregnancy and the second and third when I learned about it?
Well, the first pregnancy, you acted like the clouds had opened up and you were getting commandments from God. And the second and third pregnancy, you screamed at me, "How could you do this to me? I told you to go to the rabbi with the rusty knife. Now look at me, 8 months pregnant with twins."
Yeah, the good old days. The good old days. Okay, what about when we would observe something new with each child? You know, with the firstborn.
With the firstborn, Cody, everything he did, we grabbed the camera, grabbed his first-year journal, could not wait to make an entry for the date and the time.
And then with the second one, I think there might be a picture on the cloud somewhere.
A picture on the cloud, if we're lucky. Kind of lost interest in those cell phone photos, and I don't know where the journal was. I couldn't even find it if I wanted to.
It's still in the wrapper. We never opened it.
Oh, that's right. Let's
talk about hygiene and the first baby and the second and third one. The first baby, like, everything had to be completely sterilized, including my nipples. And everything had to be clean. Nothing could go in his mouth. And with the second one, what did we notice?
Well, the second one, he would be licking off the ground, licking something he fell off the ground, and we just kind of sit there. Is it dirty in that spot, or did we think we just cleaned it? It's okay. Let it go. 5-second rule.
Cool. It's a 5-second rule. Look, she knows how to lick the floor. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice?
What about first day of school for each kid?
First day of school, Cody is dressed to the nines, looking wonderful. We take cell phone photos. We instantly send them to his grandmother. Chronicle the date. It's just one of the best days in our life.
And then when the twins went to school, I had a party. I believe.
Yeah.
Like, yay, they're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember how I treated you like a queen for the firstborn, peeling you grapes and rubbing your toes and asking you how you felt. And then the secondborn, Donna, I think there's some dishes that you haven't done yet. And yeah, but I'm 8 months pregnant, my feet are sore. But those dishes won't wash themselves, Donna.
No, they won't. No, they won't. Well, with the first kid, you just can't have too many cute clothes for them. And even though they only fit for about 2 or 3 weeks during that first year, and then with the twins, well, let's just wait till he grows into his brother's clothes. The sad thing is, though, that we had girl-boy twins, so Alexis had to wait till she grew into her older brother's clothes.
A little identity crisis for a while, but, what are you going to do? You can't waste money.
What about when they'd get sick? And it seems like they only get sick at night. What's the name of that? I did find some statistics from the Center for Disease Control that backs up my feeling that kids seem to always get sick in the middle of the night or on the weekend.
Always.
And I know that was true with our kids.
Oh, God, yeah. The more tired you were, the more likely that one of the kids was going to have an earache at 2 a.m. And then they feel the need to tell everybody.
Yeah, I mean, they come up and wake you up. Why do you feel the need to tell everyone? So Cody cut himself, and we, of course, immediately wanted to rush him in an ambulance to ER to get stitches.
And then the second and third kid, we just gave them their insurance card, showed them who to call.
Well, sometimes you'd provide me with duct tape, remember?
And we asked them not to wake us. Whatever you do, don't wake us.
I remember one time taking Alexis to the ER, and we had waited until the morning to take her for stitches on her foot. And the doctor said, if you would have waited any longer, I wouldn't have been able to do stitches on that. And I'm thinking, boy, dodge that bullet. I was ready to just duct tape it.
Do you remember with Cody, every time you went to the supermarket, it was a learning experience. You would pull something off the shelf and show him and explain it to him. And then Dylan and Alexis, they would grab a vegetable, put it back. I don't have time to tell you what that is.
Yeah,
it's green. It's green. Is that enough?
Yeah.
What
you
else?
think somebody's going to want to buy that stuff after you've touched it and put your grubby little hands all over it? Now, do you remember how we used to hide our chocolate? You know, bringing candy into a house with children is like you're bringing in illegal drugs, because you've got to sneak it in because you don't want the kids to see it.
And where's the best place to hide it?
The vegetable bin.
That's right.
They
never look there. They're never going to look in the vegetable bin.
Yeah, I used to buy all this organic stuff for Cody, and I'd thoroughly wash it, make sure there's no E. coli on it. By the time Dylan and Alexis roll around, it's like, hey, I just found this in the fridge. It's got a little bit of fur growing on it, but just cry if it doesn't taste good to you. With the first kid, every time there's a fever, you're calling 911. With the second kid, you're thinking, well, let's see, it's 103. Oh, look, now it's 102. Yeah, I think I'll just wait and see what happens.
It's going down.
It's going down. It's going down. And it's true even with your friends, right? When you find out your friends are pregnant for the first time, it's, oh, God, you're so excited for them, I'll throw a shower. With the second one, say, oh, man, I'm so sorry, you'll never lose that baby weight now. It'll never go away now.
A sympathy card. So to sum up, the first child is the golden child. Everything is, you dote on the kid, you take all the pictures, and you know, by the time you have the energy to produce a second and third child, you know, the honeymoon's over. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to put it. It's just luck of the draw. And if they're unfortunate enough to come out third, then they're just not going to get the attention that you know. Well,
everything is a new horizon with the first child. Oh, look, it's his first spit bubble. Oh, that's his first bowel movement. Let's bronze it. And with the second one, it's just like, oh, my God, again? I've never seen one child produce so much poop. Now, I just read the statistic that says people who are parents are much happier than non-parents. Do you believe that?
No. I don't know who they surveyed, but no. My happiest times were before they were born and after they moved out.
Yeah, I'm with you. Parenthood is not the one-way ticket to happiness, one would think.
No.
I mean, I remember a time when I thought, I just can't find true happiness until I become a mother. And now I say, my God, what was I thinking?
You found it, and then you wondered,
how long till this goes away? Yeah, well, there was that time I thought I wanted to play the guitar, too, and I got over that pretty quickly. But you don't get to just stick it in the closet somewhere when it's a kid.
Well, you can, but you got to let them out now and then.
Okay. Well, that's about all the time we have today. Tune in next time when I'll be interviewing one of those kids to get his perspective on my parenting skills. I'm Silicon Mom, Donna Nichols. Till next time.